Good morning. My name is Chef Philip, and I'm going to do some cooking today, or baking today. And what? Oh, yeah. Oh, yes. Virginia emailed me and said, can you bake something with using poppy seeds? She loves poppy seeds. So what we're going to do for Virginia is we're going to bake a muffin, make some muffins, and they will lemon poppy seed muffins. I made these one other time and they're delicious. So lemon poppy seed muffins it will be. And this is for Virginia and the rest of you out there. Okay, the first thing we do is we get a large bowl and we add flour, which I've put in this flour, and then we add salt, which is, where's my salt? Was it in with the flour? Or do I have to add the salt? Okay, so we've added the flour, and now we need to add kosher salt, 1 teaspoon, baking powder, 1 teaspoon, and a half a teaspoon of baking soda. And there it goes. A little of it stuck there, so we'll just put it right in there. Okay. And next we want to whisk that. I got to get my whisk. I got this silicone whisk. It really works nice. I like it a lot. So we have to whisk that all together. And while we're okay, that's all whisked up, and ready to go on to the next step. Now, in another mixing bowl, we're going to use a hand mixer. We'll put this aside for right now because we're going to use it later. In a bigger bowl, we're going to use a hand mixer, which I have right here, and we're going to put butter in there. And we have 1 stick of butter, and I put that in the microwave to get it in liquid form. So we're going to pour that in a large bowl. 1 stick of butter. Now we're going to add sugar and lemon zest. And I have, for sugar, I have 3/4 of a cup of granulated sugar. 3/4 of a cup of granulated sugar. And the zest is 1 tablespoon of lemon zest. And we're going to put that in there. 1 tablespoon of lemon zest. It was about 2 lemons, I believe. So we'll put that in there. A little bit out of the bottom. Okay, boy, woo, that smells good. That smells good. I used Myers lemon. I like Myers lemon. They're probably the best. I don't think I need this hat right now. So we'll just take that hat off. All right, next we're going to combine that with a mixer. I'm going to mix it all up. I use low speed normally. Otherwise I got things flying all over the place. Okay, I got that all mixed up now. And that's the butter, the sugar, and the lemon zest. I'll just set this over here. Whoops, things falling apart. Just put that over here. Let it drip into the topping or whatever that is over there. All right, now we want to add lemon extract and almond extract. I'm sorry, and that's a half a teaspoon of almond extract. It's a half a teaspoon right there. There's a half a teaspoon. We're going to put that in there, half a teaspoon. Of almond extract. Okay, we want to mix that up again with the almond extract in there. That's probably good enough. Okay, we've added the lemon extract. We need to add the eggs. Let me scrape this down, scrape the sides down, because when you use that hand mixer, some of the ingredients get up on the sides and you got to push them back down. So that's what we're doing here. We'll push those back down like that. Put that there. Okay, now we're going to add the eggs. We have to add, we're going to add 2 eggs. I just break them on the cutting board. It seems to work out pretty good. That way you don't get any shells in the mixture. All right, and then we want to add the 2 eggs and combine those. Almond extract is in, so we'll combine these eggs in with the rest of the ingredients. I like this mixer. It does a good job. I'm going to run it up a little higher to these eggs, just to make sure they get beaten in there. All right. Let it run a little bit and get the mixture off the mixer. All right, now add the dry ingredients to this mixture. That's good. We need to combine that. Okay, looks like that's combined right now. Get the mixture off the mixer itself. Okay, now we want to stir in. We want to add yogurt and lemon juice. So I've got lemon juice, 2 lemons. And the yogurt, we need to add the yogurt, and that's half a cup of yogurt. So I use Chobani Greek yogurt, vanilla. It happens to be vanilla. You can use plain yogurt if you'd like, but we need a half a cup of that. So we'll put a half a cup there. Get it settled down in there. Probably need a knife to level it, just to make sure we get close to a half a cup. And that's pretty close to a half a cup. Okay, put that in there. Might need a little help getting that yogurt out of here. We want to make sure we get all the yogurt out of there. We don't want to leave any behind. Okay, so that's all the yogurt. Now we're going to mix that up. We got to add the lemon juice also, and then we're going to mix it up. So get the lemon juice, and that was lemon juice from 2 large lemons. So we got that in there. Whoops, what's going on? All right, so we'll mix that up. Okay, we got that mixed up. Now this is where I take my my other tool here, my spatula, and finish combining this with the spatula now. Now the mixer has done its job. Now I'm just folding this stuff in to make sure everything's mixed up right. Okay. Now, what we have to do is, I think now we stir in the poppy seeds. And we take the poppy seeds, and it calls for 1 tablespoon of poppy seeds. So I have a tablespoon of poppy seeds going in. And Virginia likes her poppy seeds, so we're going to try to get as much in there as we can. Got to get something that fits down in the poppy seeds. Make sure we get a tablespoon in there for Virginia. Virginia. It's a nice name, Virginia. Goes way back to the colonies, I think. I don't know, maybe further back. Anyway, poppy seeds, there we go. And I'm just going to fold these in with my spatula. Get them all mixed up in there. Okay, I think this is, I think I've mixed this up pretty good. Ready to go into the muffin pan. So the next thing we're going to do, I've already started the oven at 350 degrees. We're going to bake it for about 20 minutes. And the oven is up to temperature. So what we're going to do is we're going to take the muffin pan, I call it. It's just, I use silicon. That way the muffins come right out. They don't stick. So I really like this silicon. All right. Okay. So what we're going to do now is we're going to try to divide these up into six muffins, and try to make it as even as possible. Let me get a knife here. Clean my spatula so we don't waste anything. And we'll just put that aside. And we're going to ladle. I'm going to ladle this mixture into the muffin pan. It makes 6 muffins. Okay, we're coming right along here. I got the last muffin to go in, the batter for the last muffin to go in the end here. And then we got to see if they're pretty much equal as far as the amount in each muffin spot or opening or whatever. Okay, so that looks pretty good. I think it's pretty even for the most part. And these are up probably about 3/4 of the way up in the muffin pan. They're about 3/4 of the way up. Okay, we're done. Set this aside. Now these are going to go in the oven, and while they're in the oven, we need to make a glaze. We're going to put a glaze on top of this. So let me put these in the oven, and then we'll make our glaze. So I'm going to set the oven for 20 minutes. 20 minutes. And while that's cooking, while those muffins are cooking, we're going to make the glaze. And this goes on top of the muffins after they come out, of course. Let me see, I need a mixing bowl. So the glaze glaze is made 3/4 cup of powdered sugar, 2 tablespoons of lemon zest, and 2 teaspoons of lemon zest and 2 tablespoons of lemon juice. And then we mix that all together, and that will be our glaze. So we'll put it in this dish right here. Get this thing out here. I gotta clean this off. I gotta get another spatula. That one's dirty now. We get another spatula, and we'll get this. This is the powdered sugar in the zest that I put in there earlier. Now we got to add the lemon juice, and we'll add the lemon juice, and we're going to have to use our whisk again. So let me rinse that whisk off a little bit. We'll just go in here and stir this up, and this will be our glaze. This will really add to those poppy muffins. Okay, that's mixed up. We've got our glaze. We'll set that aside, and when our muffins come out and cool down somewhat, then we'll put the glaze on. That's what it looks like. Whoops, dripping glaze all over the place here. Dripping glaze on my recipe. Okay, we're gonna let that cook, and I'll be back after it finishes cooking, and we'll put the glaze on. Okay, my timer just went off, so that means the muffins are done. So I'm gonna pull them from the oven and put them on this rack over here. And we're going to check them with a toothpick. Make sure they're done. So we just take a toothpick. And if you stick them in the top, normally, oh yeah. Yeah, they're dry. They are done. They're finished. Finished. So now what we need to do is let them cool a little bit before we put the glaze on. We're going to let them sit here and cool. I got the glaze mixed up and ready to go. But here are the muffins. And they look pretty good to me. They smell really good. All right, so I'm going to let these cool off a little bit before we put the glaze on, and I'll be back. Okay, I've transferred these muffins to a pie container, and we're going to put the glaze on. So it says just to spoon the glaze on. So let's see how this works. We're going to just take the glaze that we made earlier, and I would say start in the center and just kind of let it drizzle down the side. And that's how I would put the glaze on. And just do each one of those, and just let it drizzle down the side. Okay, I'm going to finish these up, and I'm going to finish these up, and there you go, Virginia. We made your poppy seed muffins, and they look delicious, and they're going to have that glaze on top, and I'm sure that they'll be just wonderful. So we'll see you next time. The only thing I wanted to do, and I forgot to tell you earlier, is that I do have an email. That's where Virginia got a hold of me. And my email is Chef Philip, PHILLIP, at 42 at AOL.com. So that's Chef Philip with 2 L's, 42 at AOL.com. See you next time.